dear God.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
Ooh.
You in?
I'm in. Welcome to the vlog with the world's worst lighting.
Oh my God, that is harsh, isn't it?
It's bad. It's so bad. I feel like I needed an entire face of makeup on to save me from this lighting, but here we are.
I have got an entire face of makeup on. It's not helping anything.
You're gonna have to save me in post-production.
Okay, I'll press the save switch.
What are we gonna talk about?
Things that have saved us on our travels.
Like literally saved us, like really random items that you might not think of that you really want to bring with you. Like, trust us, especially if you're going to a tropical country, these things are perfect. And especially if you're scared of bugs like me, like these will be your absolute, what do you call it, saviors?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a cooler word for it than saviors.
Heroes?
Cool. Okay, so first on our list is so random. There is no way, I guarantee, comment if I'm wrong, but I guarantee you haven't put this in your bag to take traveling before. Masking tape.
I'd say that's top of the list for you.
Literally top of the list.
If you don't like bugs.
This saved my bacon. Please have a guess to how we've used this to save us from bugs, because it's so random. Basically, in our apartment in Santa Teresa, just the one we left like before we were here, the windows had like big gaps all around them. So like at night, if you had the lights on or anything like that, the bugs would come straight through. Like,
and we were in the jungle, so we would have had geckos, mosquitoes, and the rest.
Everything.
Yeah.
So literally, like, oh, it would have been my living hell.
Geckos would have been alright.
They're okay until they're above your head and you're asleep in bed.
Yeah, that's true.
And literally, they fall from the ceiling. You could be asleep and it's just you like in the face.
We could have had some Steves in there with us.
Some Steves.
Yeah, the giant grasshopper.
So we took this masking tape and we literally plastered it all around the windows. We looked mental, but basically it stopped any bugs from coming in. And like this Airbnb, the reviews had said that they had some bugs, and in their description they said, what was it? It was something like,
they're like, we're in the jungle, there will be bugs. There's
like you
nothing
can't
we can
complain,
do.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we went to the shop and we bought this, and it worked like a dream. Like, it just completely covered the gaps and pretty much no bugs came in.
Yeah, we just covered up any little holes like in the skirting, and it was, yeah, it was...
Like, it sounds mental,
Yeah.
but it works really well. So if you are like me and you're completely terrified of bugs, but you still want to go to like jungly countries and like different areas that you know will have bugs, this thing, amazing.
And if anything breaks, you can fix it.
Next on the list is probably Jamie's favourite, or one of your favourites.
The cable?
No, never mind.
Not my favourite.
It's the car phone holder.
Oh yes, the thing that clips into the air vent so that you can put your phone in. Because like you don't think to bring that, and you normally have to just balance your phone like somewhere outside.
That's how you drive, is it?
Yeah, so you're driving along like glancing down at your phone, but on like a 4-hour drive as well, if you don't have a phone holder, it's just impossible. And our car does, like, it's quite old and it doesn't have a screen or a sat nav or anything. So
to be fair, our Uber driver yesterday, considering he's an Uber driver, you'd think he would have been invested, but he just had his phone on his knee.
On his knee?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. So the phone holder is such a good one because, yeah, like you can just clip it in and then just chuck your phone in there, and it means you're not having to like fuss around trying to find somewhere to put your phone. And especially in Costa Rica, because these roads, the potholes are mental. So if your phone's just on your knee, you can guarantee that is going to fly out the frickin' window.
And yours has gone down the side of your seat
Multiple
a few times, hasn't it? And that's just gone for the rest of for that trip. This one isn't that out there. This is pretty standard, I think.
I don't know though, because I feel like it's really important to mention, because it's one of those things where if you don't have it, you could be absolutely screwed. So this is like important. Like, this is like a health and safety important. Not health, but safety and like organization important, I think.
Yeah. Battery pack.
Yeah.
Portable battery pack.
Like, especially now that everything's digital, so like plane tickets, like if you have bus tickets, if you're trying to use your phone as a map, or you know, like in the car trying to find your directions, or like literally everything, like money even, like so many places like we pay on our phones, and if your phone dies you're absolutely screwed. So this and a wire. This one is a Belkin. It's quite good, isn't it? I think this is your one.
Yeah, you get a few charges out of it.
And it's got both the old USBs and the new USB slots as well. So super handy. And it is good to have both. I've always found like if you have the new wire and the old wire, because still a lot of places only have the like old USB slots still. So it's good to have both just in case. But yeah, this bad boy will save you in so many situations.
And your phone did die today, and I had to buy your gifts for you. And your shopping.
I did a tactical no wallet kind of move. We were in the shop, and I was buying some jewelry, and my phone died, so Jamie had to pay for it.
Yeah, but if we'd had this with us, I wouldn't have had to pay. So save you money.
Again, this is one of my faves. It's quite an extreme one. Perfect for if you're going to like a tropical country and if you hate bugs. Actually, to be fair, not just if you hate bugs, because a lot of countries, like you need to be really careful with mosquitoes, because obviously like mosquito-borne illnesses. And so it's really good if you bring a mozzie net. Now, in the past, I have brought mozzie nets with me when I used to travel like around Asia. Those ones that you like hook up, they were so hard because you needed to like hook it onto something. But how often do you have like stuff above a bed, especially if you're in a hostel, to like be able to like hook a net onto? So we came across this one, which is from Pyramid, and it is, oh my god, it has been a dream, hasn't it? It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's so easy to put on.
Like, and also the amount of times where we have been in accommodation and like bugs have gotten in, and this thing pops up. It literally takes 2 seconds. It pops up, and you put it, this one's like for a double or a king bed. It fits both because it's like stretchy, and it literally just like goes over your bed. I'm gonna put a photo in here to show you. It's like a dome over the bed, and it is so cozy as well. Like, I don't know what it is, but you just feel
like being in a tent,
like
in
cocoon.
in bed. Yeah.
So I definitely recommend these if you're traveling to somewhere where you need to be a bit careful with the mozzies. This is a dream.
Well, the cleaners came into our last Airbnb and must have thought we were mad because all the windows and doors were taped up. We had a mozzie net over our bed, and they just wouldn't have any of that because like
it's just normal.
Yeah. They must be like, why are we here? Why are these people here?
So obviously, being digital nomads as well, we have quite a lot of time where we're working, or we can't go out every evening. So we have Netflix, but a lot of the programs that we wanted to watch, like we couldn't get on the Netflix because it obviously tailors it to the country you're in. The Netflix. Yes, I am 85. Leave me alone.
As you were.
So we can't get to the Netflix from like England or wherever else you are. So like we were watching some cool stuff in Canada. So like over in Costa Rica, it tailors it for Costa Rica. If you have a VPN, you can change your location and then get the Netflix or whatever it is from that country. So what we've been doing is using Surfshark to change our location to London, and then we can watch anything on Netflix in the UK, which is so good. We've watched so much stuff, haven't we? Just because when you're traveling and you need some downtime, it's so nice to be able to like chuck Netflix on and just watch something and chill out, usually with a cup of tea and some kind of baked goods.
Every time. You can just use it at home as well. Like you could get the VPN and change it to America, and you get all different stuff. Well, some different stuff.
And it's also great for like safety. So like if you're using a public Wi-Fi, you can just hook up to that, and it means that people can't really hack your laptop as easily. It's just that extra bit of security. So yeah, it's got multiple uses, but we've mainly used it for Netflix. Yep. Speaking of which, another item which is kind of random that I don't think most people would think of taking with them.
No.
It's a HDMI cable. And that means that when you're watching your Netflix and you want to chill out, if you're staying in an Airbnb like we have been staying in, you can hook this usually up to your TV. So it means that you don't have to just watch on your laptop. You can actually connect it to the TV and watch through there. A lot of TVs now do have Netflix, but this is so light and easy to pack. Like it's well worth it, just so that you don't have to like watch it on the laptop screen. So it's a little bit of luxury, but if you are traveling like more long term, it does make a difference. So those are some of the main things that we have been using recently as digital nomads on the road. I think for long-term travel especially, those things are really good, and especially in tropical countries. But I think some of those things as well, like the HDMI cable, the car phone holder, like the battery packs, those, just even if you're going on like a weekend trip, could be super handy. Maybe not so much the HDMI cable, but definitely the battery packs and
Masking tape.
No.
What? That's a good one. That was your number one.
No, yeah. But if you're on like a weekend trip,
I'm
thinking like
battery
battery packs. VPN is good.
You wouldn't need a car phone holder for a weekend.
Depends if you're driving.
Unless you're driving. Could be a driving weekend.
So yeah, those are some of the main things that we would recommend thinking about that you might not think about normally to take with you on a trip, especially as a digital nomad, but yeah, like I said, even on the weekend as well. So pick your favorite out of those. Let us know in the comments which one you think would be the most helpful, or like what you wouldn't have thought of. Hopefully we've helped you think of some more things to take on your next trip. This is Vlogmas day 3. It's been a bit of a boring day today because we've just been working and having lunch. We had some more tacos.
It is Taco Tuesday, so we got very cheap tacos, but by the time we remembered to film them, they were gone.
Oh, like, wait, I'm gonna put a picture in of our empty plates. They were so good though. If you ever come to Tamarindo, check out Little Lucha, and especially check it out on a Tuesday, because the tacos were only $2.50. And they were insane. I got the birria,
beef ones.
The beef tacos, and you got veggie. Oh, I'm gonna out you here.
No, you're not.
He's pretending to be vegetarian, but he got fish tacos and shrimp tacos.
Temporarily pescatarian.
And then accidentally also ordered some beans with sausage and bacon in them. But he didn't eat those, to be fair.
Yeah.
He tried to make me eat them.
There's just a big sausage floating in the middle of it.
Oh my god.
I couldn't pretend it wasn't meaty. You're like, just try some, just have a little. Even though it was all infused with meat.
No, you stuck to your guns, I'll give you that one, but you did eat fish.
Yeah.
Hopefully those tips will help you plan your next trip. So yeah, let us know which one you think is the most useful, and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be posting vlogs, or I'll be posting vlogs. Jamie will occasionally be in them, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for day 4 of Vlogmas.